We'll be starting in 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. Good morning. I'm Christine Kidder, your ideal job accelerator, career coach, HR expert, however you think of me, as long as it gets you results, that's all that really matters. And I'm so excited to be broadcasting using LinkedIn Live. Fingers crossed, as I'm new to this and I'm learning as I go, but that's okay. That's how we do things. As it is 10 o'clock, I want to get started on time. I respect your time and I want to use your time as efficiently as possible. This is a working session to really help you get the results that you need and to be very focused in using your time and planning for the week ahead. And it doesn't matter if you are doing a job search, but this can be applied for your work that you do. And that's how we roll with this. I'm going to share my screen now. Just give me a minute to do this. If you can put in the comments for this LinkedIn event where you are working from, that would be great. And because when I was on Zoom, I'd always have people tell me where they're calling in from. That would be great. That would be very helpful to know. All right, here we go, sharing the screen. You should be able to see my, actually we wanna be with 7 steps to job search results. And again, it's not just, I really should revise this because it's the template to get results. I actually changed the title for this event, but because you need to be focused on this. So anyway, okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna set a timer and we're going to take 5 minutes for our first step, which is the warm-up. We're going to create some mental white space. I'm not sure how your day has been to this point. Maybe it was really stressful, crazy, whatever. We need to get present. We need to be focused on what's going on right now. So we're going to take 5 minutes to create that mental white space. Get the things that are on your mind off of your mind so you can give your mind a break and be creative, because that's what our minds are really best at. Oh, and great, I see people from Austin, Texas. That's wonderful. All right, setting the timer for 5 minutes. I'm going to go on mute because I'm doing this with you. So for 5 minutes, again, create mental white space. Give yourself a break. Anything that's on your mind, put it on a blank sheet of paper or in a Word document, but just let's clear our minds starting now. Needle moving activities are, think about last week. Like, what are you missing? What do you need to see? What position do you want to be in by Friday afternoon? And what is it? What are the actions that you need to take in order to have that happen? Often people can be stumped with that. They're like, well, I don't know, I'm stuck. What's a needle moving activity for me? And we may need to take some one-on-one time just to do that. It won't take long, but often people ask me for a results call. So I did put the link in the comments for you so we can get that just on the calendar and work through that so you're not stuck. Okay, now I'm still sharing this, so let's go to the next step. I'm just gonna scroll to that so you can see it. All right, now often to really get traction on your goals for the week, you need help from other people. You can't do it yourself. Who are those 3 people that you need to talk with this week? It should be, again, a minimum of 3 key prospects. Have those conversations, get them in the books. I'm going to give you guessed it, 5 minutes to block that time out on your calendar now. Oh, I have to change my little ticker on your screen, so I'm going to do that. But let me set the timer first. On your mark, get set, go. We have less than 2 minutes Actually, a little over a minute, and that's it for this step. All right, I'm not sure if you heard my nice little timer there, but it is time to move on. But before I do, I did want to just share with you, I put it on the screen already. This is my little way of making networking. When you hear the word networking, you probably cringe. So many people hate it, hate it. I like to think of it as connecting. Just sounds so much better. I created this sheet to make a game out of it. If we don't have fun, we're probably not going to do it. And for a job search, for so many things in your work, you need to connect with people. Make it fun, make a game out of it. And that's what this sheet is. You're giving yourself points for different types of connecting activity. When you get a referral to talk with someone new, you get a point. When you have an appointment for a live conversation, a virtual or phone conversation, that's fine. But when you get it scheduled, you get 2 points. And then also for the actual meeting that takes place, the actual conversation, 3 points. And then if you have an interview, you get the bonus of 4 points. And here is your little thermometer. I'm not going to be sharing this as we move on, but you will get this again if you are on my email list. So you want to use that link to get on my email list, and that way you'll get this sheet as well. All right, let's keep on moving forward here. I'm going to stop the screen share for a second and go back to our main document that we're doing here. I have to say, I like screen sharing on LinkedIn Live and StreamYard. This is good. Just wanted to share that with you. If you ever need to do this. All right, now this is a larger chunk of time because just the way I have it broken down and what we're doing. We're not going to take all of this time. We're not going to take 25 minutes to do this, but I have this is what I recommend, 25 to 30 minutes when you are looking at your search documents, when you're, and I'm going to blow this up for you so you can see it better, but it's basically time to create. You are looking at those key documents that are like living documents. They're fluid, they're not static, and you need to look at them periodically. Your LinkedIn profile is number one. That's huge. So maybe we're going to actually take 10 minutes now in this part of our work session. So you can look at your LinkedIn profile, look at what tweaks you want to make, or look at your resume template or your cover letter template. But let's take the 10 minutes as I set the timer to do so, starting now. And I'll put this in the ticker as well, just as a reminder. During this work session, I popped back on the screen because I did see comments that you couldn't hear me. If you can hear me now, if you could put in the comments, if you could just confirm that, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it. I do have a slight delay too for seeing your comments. But yeah, that'd be helpful if you can hear me now. Ooh. Can you hear me now? If you could put in the comments if you can hear me, that'd be great. And we're already halfway through with this 10-minute session. Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, just put it in the comments. That'd be great. We have less than 5 minutes left to look at either our search documents, or if you're not in job search mode, the key documents that you're working on for your project right now. Great, I'm so glad you can hear me. That's great. There's such a delay in seeing your comments on different devices. Less than 2 minutes. There's our timer, reminding us to keep moving forward. Let me turn off my ticker as we are going to the next step. And I'm glad you can hear me. You might hear some background noise, which is my puppy who sometimes snores. So it's not me, it's my puppy. He's laying on the floor close to where I'm working at. Okay. We have 2 more steps left here, and I want to also, oh, hearing some background noise there. Oops. Oh, having sound issues again. All right. Okay, so you should be able to hear me now. I'll put this in the ticker and in the comments. We have the next step is we want to take 5 minutes to thank those people who have been helping us with our search or our project that we're working on. I'll set the timer for 5 minutes so we can focus on that starting now. Little over 30 seconds to wrap up. I put my tip in the comments for you. It's an awesome article I just read about your LinkedIn profile. Follow that article and you'll be good. You'll have a great LinkedIn profile. All right, I'm back. Hopefully, I don't have any other weird sound issues, but who knows? Okay. I'm also allowing some time for questions in the comments. I want to give you any time to ask some questions. And then I do have a couple of other bonuses to share with you as well that I'm very excited about since it's approaching the end of this month. All right, last step that we need to take care of here is to send a handwritten thank you note. I bet you can remember the last time you received a handwritten thank you note from someone. It's pretty nice, isn't it? It's wonderful. Take 5 minutes to do one, to send it to someone, and that way you'll be sending them a smile. We really need to take that extra step. And when you're doing a job search, it's a great way to distinguish yourself from the other candidates that are out there. It helps with your work project too, because again, by you taking the time to do that, leaders who really stand out, who are charismatic and do things differently from the pack, they'll take the time to send an employee a handwritten thank you note. Okay, time to set the timer. You have 5 minutes starting now, and I'll update the ticker. A minute and a half left. Okay, I'm not sure if you heard the timer that's left or that went off. I did thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. It means so much to me that you entrusted in me to be in this work session. I did put my feedback form in the comments. If you could take 2 minutes to do that after the session, that would be great. It should be very quick and easy to provide. And I'm sharing my screen because there's other ways I can be of service to you, that I want to be of service to you. Let me just explain here. I have a one-on-one results call that is complimentary. It's within 30 minutes. It's a recorded call too, that you will get the recording. That way you can review it as often as you need to. And we focus on how for you to get results, because we all have a ton of information out there, and but knowing isn't the thing that really gets it done. What's missing? And that's what my bonus is. I'm actually going to do a pop-up event. As you can tell, I want to practice some more using LinkedIn Live. My pop-up event is going to be on Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. And it's going to be focused on, there's all these job seekers out there, and even just professionals. When you're working on a project or you're working on your job search, some people get results and some people don't. What's the missing ingredient? That's the focus of this session, this pop-up, is what are people missing if they're not getting results? You may be struggling with an area, you're working so hard. What is it that you're missing? That's what we're going to cover. So that's my pop-up event, but let's do a results call so you can get one-on-one attention to get through past that obstacle. And then there's also my course, which I am looking for 5 people for this, and it is discounted. So you get actually 6 sessions over 3 weeks, and it's under $300. I am going to throw in some more bonus sessions for that as well, because I want to make sure that job seekers have the right plan and lay the right mindset to get the results that they need. I know I'm throwing a lot of information at you, but are there any questions? I'm not seeing any questions in the comments. I'll just check something else as well. And I'm not seeing it. Let's see, just one more thing. Again, I do appreciate you being in on this call and taking time out of your schedule to be here. Okay, I had some background and noise there. All right, well, thank you again. It's 10:58. I'm going to just watch the comments a little bit more, but I don't see anything. Yeah. And let me just go back to my screen too to make sure. So again, I want to remind you to be on my email list so you can get the supporting materials for this, all the worksheets, as well as the recording from this work session. Maybe there's somebody that you know who is really struggling with their job search. If they can follow along with the recording from this work session, then they could put together a better plan that will set them up for success. So that's another way of getting the results that they need. Oh, and what's included in the worksheets is a daily worksheet as well. I've had clients ask for that too, so that is included as well. But again, I encourage you to set up a one-on-one results call with me. And then for my beta class, I am looking for at least 5 people to participate in this course that is under $300. And with that, I'll go ahead and end this broadcast. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great week with the results that you are looking for. Thanks again for your time.